my soul. It's leaving me. Hello. Man. Today has been a day. Just enjoying the music right now. Okay. Getting used to the controls again. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can remember this correctly. Oh god. No. God damn. Did I just avoid that the first time, or was that only supposed to happen after I got everything over here? Huh. Gotta remind myself about the doors. Right, the windows, I should say. Oh, right. Because that door is locked. Yeah. First though, I wanna... Well, do I really want to? I remember it being locked. Oh. Not an underground lair? Just a key? Precinct key. That is a spade. And it's the same color as the ones marked on the map. It's in the shape of a spade. That allows us that room and that room. Save stated. Okay. Copy machine. Cool, thanks, Leon. Patrol report. September 20th, 9:30 p.m. Reporter, Sergeant Neil Carlson. We received a report of a suspicious individual skulking around the sewers in the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items: a small amount of C4 plastic explosive, an electronic detonator, 9x19 parabolum rounds, infrared scope, broken. Ah, finally it got filed. For those of various cases, none appear to be useful, except for that one. Raccoon City data files, most on Umbrella Inc. And yet, They refuse to believe Chris? The hell does that work out? Visual materials. I'll always take those bullets. Pile of investigation reports. I'll take the crank. Alrighty. I have 6 ink ribbons. I guess it won't hurt to use another one. Just in case I save state, bro. No, I don't know how that'll work out though. Hello, Dara. Welcome. So, I had one scare already. I'll show you when that happened. But first off, I'm gonna actually make a save. Because, I mean, might as well. I'm actually getting some ink ribbons. Yeah, I used the unicorn medallion on the statue in the middle of this room. So it came forward and dropped a key from its vase. So no elaborate underground complex, just the police hiding keys in silly ways. Bio shower, so if I'm not replying, I'm washing up. That's fair. We still have the 2 virgin hearts. We also got a crank because the key was the spade key, which goes to the light blue doors on the map. And there's one more light blue door. In this room, those boards on those windows, like, had some zombie hands coming out of them. Yeah. Make sure that I avoid them. save stating in here. But yeah, I had a hell of a day today. I vented most of it out. It's part of why it took so long for the stream to actually get started. Was because me and Dad were chatting. I was venting. He was like, it was a nice conversation. But yeah, it's mostly just because things got super busy. Another person got fired today. They were having a fit with the boss because they didn't want to wear their safety vests and their gloves. But we got a newcomer. And they are also neurodivergent. And I noticed the details in the way he talks that remind me of what I used to be like as a kid. Because I say this with complete sincerity. I feel like some speech classes will do him some good. He's a bit socially awkward except around people who are also neurodivergent. I noticed that he constantly tries to fill space as he's trying to think of what he actually wants to say. So you hear a lot of... So you see, it's kind of like, what I'm trying to say is, but, I mean, it's, but... And then he also... When I'm saying something, he sometimes tries to butt in. Not, like, rudely. Well, I mean... So, societally speaking, it's rude. But he's not doing it with the intent to be rude. I completely understand it because I used to be like that. You try and get a word in so that you can contribute what you wanted to say. Especially around people that usually talked over you. But you tend to carry that outside of that factor. So part of me noticing this is because I found coping mechanism for it. Part of it is also because I know how English and conversations work in general. Like, sometimes pauses are important in a conversation. Our dad likes to say, a rest is still a note. The rest note. Having pauses in a conversation is just as important as having space to fill in the conversation. Maybe that's the best you can do? Yeah. Yeah, I will admit, I am pretty lucky, but also I say that because I have had that in the past, so I understand where he's coming from. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. And to this day, sometimes me and someone else I'm talking to will occasionally, like, bump into each other word-wise. But that is why I usually say for them to speak what they're trying to say first, because I can remember mine. And usually I do. Like, if you're on here with the streams I did with the other Aiden, occasionally we'd have that, where I'm like, you go ahead, I'll remember what I was trying to say. Because, you know, Sometimes when that happens, it is a little bit easier to remember the thing you wanted to mention. But yeah, it's a little bit weird experiencing what people had experienced with me before. Also, one thing with this coworker, this new coworker, understandably afraid of the current state of the world, and I'll leave it at that. But I had to get them to stop a few times because, it's like, hey, I don't like talking about that, and you're getting fired up talking about that. That's kind of what they want. Just trying to calm them down. So I had to do that a few times. Yeah. Working 6 days straight is not fun. Working 7 days straight, not fun either. Yeah. Greetings, clowns and gentle clowns. Thank you, Golden. Yeah. I got that skill too? What do you mean that skill? I mean, like, he wasn't like, shaking with anger or, with fear about it. It's just, he kept going on and on about it, and personally speaking, I know how that seems to get. The skill of calming people down, yeah. But yeah, it's just interesting getting a personal taste of what I used to do to people back then. Except at the very least, mine was video game related. Had he been more into video games, I probably would have been fine with it. I don't know. But yeah, it was also pretty busy today. We got an average amount of donations, but they seem to all have a bunch of shit. And at one point, while the other coworker I usually work with was on break, there was me and this new guy got like 2 to 3 donations at once, and thankfully these people were very nice and understood it when I requested, hey, if you let me get them, or if you let me get these people first, I'll get your donation. And then to the other one, hey, if you let me get this one and then this one, I'll come get your donation. So they were understanding of that, thankfully. But still, quite a few people. Also, I get that he's learning the job and all, but part of me feels like some of the stuff should be clicking earlier. But I feel like he's constantly asking This is fabric, right? That's linen. Ah, okay, so fabric. This small hard good? Yeah, small hard good. This is a small hard good, right? No, that's purses and accessories. You know, it's like, I feel like for some of those things it should be easier to pick up on, but this is also coming from now a year's worth of experience working at this job. In fact, I have no webcam to show this with, and I don't have the space to plug in a webcam anyway. But I got my Goodwill pin for working there. I was about to say for 100 years. God no. But for working a full year at Goodwill, I got myself a pin. I don't really have the skill of calming people down, but I think I have the skill of cheering people up. There is a difference. Yeah. Yep. I don't know what you mean by it's a lemon. Bess has been trapped in the Goodwill for 100 years. Archaeologists uncover the bones of Buster and go, man, he must have loved working here. Meanwhile, me trapped in agony. I mean, technically, if we wanted to talk about what the actual anniversary is of me working at this place, they're a bit late. They're a few months late, actually. But yeah, and I haven't even mentioned the end of the day, actually. I was trying to figure out how to do the end of the day stuff, because he was technically shadowing us at the donation door, so he would technically have to be helping out with the closing stuff that the donation people do. My original plan was I get someone to show him the ropes on sweeping, and then I would do bathrooms. Because personally, I'm like, sweeping's an easy job. You push the thing and you get the dust. I have a knack for sweeping, I feel. I'm able to control that dust mop pretty well. But when I went to my manager about it, she was like, the district manager is coming tomorrow, and if you look at the spaces between the racks, there's a lot of dust, so I'd rather you sweep. The bathrooms will be easier for him to learn. And I'm like, well, okay. So when I swept, the floor was a fucking mess. The toy aisle in particular not only had a bunch of toys just strewn out on the floor, but there's also like a broken frame. I say broken frame. The glass was broken in the frame and it was on the floor, and I feel like, well, if they were good customers, they wouldn't have left the mess to begin with, but, you know, if something broke near me, I would let the closest worker know. Not just leave it there and be like, I'm pretty sure no one will cut their skin on that. It's fine. And so every once in a while, I would actually have to like deposit all the stuff I was sweeping into like the back area. And let me tell you, that was the biggest amount of shit I have swept up in that store. Part of that might also be because I had to actually get underneath all the racks, and I was profusely sweating by the end of it. Don't worry, I've had some water. I also have chips with me and a drink. Well, that's the soda, but I also have water. We get the car tag purchase. I made Twist Mom's one. Let me go donate some of the clothing. Nice. Hit 4 years at Lowe's. Sweet. But yeah, we took so long trying to clean up the place. I was listening to a particular track from Superstar Saga, Cacoletta's battle theme. And I was sweeping for so long, it actually ended and I had to restart it. It's extended to 30 minutes. Oh yeah, Golden, you missed a scare early in the stream. Dara missed it too, so don't worry. But going by the boarded up windows in the front of the police area, or you know, in this area, the boarded up windows, like when I was heading back, I got startled by zombie arms coming out of them and getting me. That's all that's happened though. God, why does that look like a mannequin? But I put the unicorn medal in, and instead of opening up a secret elaborate base, we got the spade key. And opening the first door that required it gave me this. The only other door that requires it is the one we're about to open. Yes. Well, that key existed. Quick. Oops. Yeah, I got a crank candle. Wait, look at something here, Leon? You're looking at them. Okay. None of this information looks useful. Oh no. Yes. Always. That's it? Door's nailed shut. Doesn't look like it can pass through here. There's a hole underneath. Maybe that's where you go as Claire. Well, nothing to say on that? Okay. Desk is locked. Damn it. What is this, a puzzle? It is a puzzle, okay. Cover me, I'm going in. None of these books appear to be useful. Many of the books are on profiling investigation. On profiling investigation, I should pronounce it as. Sure. Company data files, primarily on Umbrella Inc. Yeah, they've been looking into them for quite some time now, and yet they didn't believe Chris. Try and explore as much as we can upstairs. Chemistry books. Chemistry. Oh God. Oh, my heart. Please tell me I can get back from this. Bronze plate with a picture on it. Legit got me. God damn it. I was expecting to either be able to jump across or just jump down here. The game was like, no, you're going down there whether you choose to or not. Alright. Cheers to that. That's all the coke I have. Okay. Now, is there a way out? Oh. I had to do that anyway. Damn, that was well executed. Part of why it got me so much so was probably because I felt safe in here and I wasn't paying much attention. I was just like kind of every once in a while pressing a button, expecting to get all the way over, and then like, holy shit. See, you don't always need a monster to get people. As long as there's no flying enemies. Alright, cool, nothing here. Oh, I'm up here. I'm in the grand room. On the third floor of that middle room. A rusty gear. Nothing peculiar. It's a square hole. Quick, find a round peg. Seems to be broken. Won't work. That was fast. Also, did anyone else get got by the floorboards falling from me? I wonder if that's also a thing that Claire needs to do in her story. Bishop plug. Plug of some sort in the shape of a bishop. Every so often I remember the Wario video that goes, "They took my ass. I can't shit." I'm sure if I actually go out here and investigate more, I'll be able to tell where this thing goes. Okay. So much for being hopeful that there weren't any zombies here because they weren't loaded when I was on the 3rd floor. It's been a while since I've had to stomp on one of them. Hey, 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 ee! Emergency that. Sick. Oh, okay. I always got by the noise. Yeah, it got me too. It was loud and unpredictable. I've got a lot of green herbs. Sam I am, do you like green herbs and spam? Dun, dun. Nice, a safe room. Magazine rack. None of these books look useful. Yes. There's a desk somewhere. I think it was at the end of... No, I think it was like in here there was a desk. Secretary's Diary A. April 6th. No, I'm not doing a voice. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe you shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. April 7th. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery, where he finds those tack of things, or where he's getting the money to pay for them. Uh-oh. May 10th. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today, with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it's a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at that painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. I'm sorry, but art can be beautiful, man. Stop being a hater. I'm assuming it's the picture in here. No. Will you check the H-gun parts? Okay. Look like parts for a gun. Wow. No shit. The funniest thing about Leon Kennedy is the high definition remakes. I've seen them put Leon in some fits. I'm going to use an ink ribbon again. This game is... I'll take more, sure. Thank you for proving my point, game. I do feel like this game is being a little bit more lenient with these ink ribbons. And honestly, here's the thing. I did struggle a little bit with managing the bullets that I had for a little bit, but I'm at a comfortable level with them again. And like, when you know about how to tell if an enemy is truly dead or not, you can stop wasting as much bullets on them. And they're being a little bit more generous with these ink ribbons, but I feel like it's still decently limited. You occasionally see me pause and then save state, and that's just me being me. But like, if you're playing through this normally, I can definitely see, like, you know, you make like a few steps around, clear out some areas, and like you get like a small little collection of ink ribbons. And then you have to try and figure out times to use them sparingly. And I feel like this game is giving you a decent enough amount to where you feel comfortable actually using them, but at the same time, you still need to take leaps in regards to jumping into the unknown and exploring it. I've only looked at the guide a few times, and that's mostly just to understand like a few specific things, but for the most part, I've just been bumbling around on my own. That's part of why the floor breaking under me truly got me. I've seen modded footage of him riding a toilet down the street while wearing very skimpy clothing. Imagine a game where they only give you one. You only have one save, use it wisely. I think there are some games that do that. Maybe. It's Hall. Okay. So I was trying to see how I keep jumping down to the shotgun from the shells. Or from the bullets. But yeah, I can definitely see someone actually... What? Someone. I can actually see myself, if I wasn't using save states, like... I would just throw myself at the situation. And if I die, I die. But then when I have scouted enough, I can kind of tackle it. And then save. Like after tackling enough stuff that I feel like that's decent enough progress. You already have it at the start of the game, so the mental pressure to not waste a zip from the start. That's funny. Okay, he's dead. That's obvious how I feel this summer. Same. Okay. Had to test. That looks like a helicopter. That was probably the pilot. Okay. So I can't enter that room. Shucks. Humans are not impervious to flames. Fun fact of the day. Don't scare me like that. I've unlocked a passage. So now, this connects to this, which will be useful. Ah. Even the crows are out to get me. He's been pecked to death. Alright. Good to know there are flying enemies. Man, that poor dude. Uh-oh. Go. Oh, stop it. Stop. I was right. That was a fucking helicopter. All this shit flying times. Wait, okay. To my right. Let's see. If it's still there. Uh-oh, it is still there. Oh god, there's two here. Oh god, there's multiple of them here. Thank god we have our inventory right here. What's red herb do? Nothing. It does nothing by itself. The red herb is an amplifier. Just exploring around. Fucking... God damn it. I'm still fine. Yeah. You still feel red herb 4 hours there, you go to the hospital. Yeah, but the red herb does nothing by itself, but it amplifies the effects when it's mixed with other herbs. So, as you see here, I've got green and red mixed together. Green heals you a certain amount, so when combined with red, it makes it heal you a lot more. I don't think it really has much of an effect with blue. Blue herbs cure your poison. But we haven't encountered blue herbs yet. Oh shit. New area? Now explain why I'm out here. Doesn't appear to have been used much. Really? Probably has been working for some time. Nothing special. I don't say no to bullets. People think they can outsmart me. Maybe. I have yet to see someone outsmart Bullet. Thanks, Leon. Such insight. Yeah. I can open/close the valves with this. My god. I can? Why not? I'm in the cabin. Oh my god, the sequel to Poison. Every rose has its thorn. Just like it. Oh my. Holy shit. Yes! That was... I love that. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. It did. That's the funniest part. I think I got interrupted in my song, actually. I was just thinking the lyrics to Every Rose Has Its Thorn, and the zombies were like, hey, shut the fuck up, man. We're trying to sleep. This is what I'm talking about. With some games, especially back then when you're working with limitations, like, yeah, and especially if you're making a horror game, you sometimes have to throw the player off a little bit by shaking things up from the norm. The norm for Resident Evil as we've seen with the first game, when you transition to a new room, you have the cutscene of whatever you're using to go into the new room with being used. Most often it's the door, where it zooms in on the door in an otherwise black void, and then you go in. But when you shake things up a bit, you have the ability to really catch people off guard like that. This is why I keep mentioning the Cry of Fear thing, where it loaded me into the room, but it also loaded the hallway as well. So when I went back to the door to transition back into the hallway, the door busted down, catch me completely off guard. I fucking love that. Bravo Gaming startled me. Yeah, that was like, mwah, perfection. Hey, can we get an encore? Why are you shooting us? Yo, is that poison? Oops. Like, you should, if you noticed, I was initially about to, like, hightail it out of there, and I was like, wait a minute. They're not, like, running too, it's too dangerous to go back outside. Oh, it is, you say? Yeah, hell yeah. Now I see why they gave me 2 here. I still hear zombies. Oh, I guess they're outside the parameters. Oh. Oh. I didn't check this area out. Water pressure valve, it reads. Excessive pressure may rupture the water tank. Right! That was in the fucking notes. The Cool, I still even managed to keep it. Yeah, now we're gonna be a bit on edge, thinking, what if it happens again? Yeah. And honestly, personally, I don't expect that to happen again. I will eat those words if it does. I'm perfectly willing to do that because that was a good scare. And I'm willing to set it up again because, my god, that was fun. Oops. Sorry, I'm wasting ammo. I can still hear zombie noises outside. Guy in a zombie apocalypse. You're right. God, that was a really good scare. You see, like, there's just something about this game that I'm enjoying a lot more than the first, and I do think it's most likely because I have a better grasp on the controls of the player character. I don't know if anything else is affecting it as much as that. I honestly don't know. I guess it could also be the fact that it's not like a bullshit house trying to hide a secret laboratory by having a lot of strange puzzles. It could also be the fact that I could actually set the difficulty, which is why I set it to easy. And you still see that I occasionally am getting hit by things. I just know that that's gonna happen to me, and I'd rather not die instantly. So I guess it is a lot of factors, but being able to play the game, I still get intense moments, as in like the word "in" and the word "tense," not intense, the single word. I get myself into tense moments occasionally, and that's by design of the game. But the fact that it is not hard as balls like the first game is allowing me to enjoy the game a lot more and take in its atmosphere, be actually like still be able to fear for my life, but know that I actually have a way to fend them off if I can get enough space in room. Meanwhile, in the first game, you're like, I gotta conserve ammo. these things keep going down and then coming right back up. These things are super fast. I should more than likely try and avoid them instead of shooting them. It just kind of goes to show. I mean, obviously I'm not the best gamer out there. It's why I picked easy, because I don't want myself to have a frustrating time. I want to be scared. I want to go through the story and get scared. And since it is not dredging me through a bunch of bullshit, it's actually able to do the scares. It's able to actually get me. I'm still invested in the game. I haven't used the walkthrough. I've only used it like 2 or 3 times because I was curious about what something was. But for the most part, I've been able to figure everything out myself. And I love that. You always gotta aim your gun immediately when you enter a room that you haven't explored. I think you say that jokingly, but for some individuals, I think they legit have forgotten that. Nothing is useful on the shelf. Ah, this must be his collection of knickknacks. Sure. Nothing inside. That's glittering over there. I'm willing to bet that something's gonna happen in here. With the layout, with the camera shot looking up at that, there ain't no way that something's not going to come crashing down through that. Yeah. And to be fair, nothing but an old painting wrapped in cloth. To be fair, a lot of the people that are like that are the people that challenge themselves, not the people that make the games. But still. An armored stone statue. The stand reads, Tyrannos the Brave revives with 2 lights. Alright, nice. The diamond key. It's gotta be me with a bean burrito in hand. I'll admit, the silence in this room makes me anxious now that the fire is out. But thankfully, this room is right next, this hallway is right next to this room. Okay. Yeah, see, we've got quite a decent amount of ink ribbons, and they've spaced out the item chest, like here. Item chest is in this room. This is an actual save room. This just has the save, this just has the chest. But this is the save room with the chest. Let's see. And then this is a save room with the chest. What an average apartment complex in New York looks like. We're in a police station. Don't forget that. It's in the shape of a diamond. It's a diamond key. So, since it's magenta looking, we can use it on the doors that have magenta. Which there are 2 places. I don't really need to go outside. I can just take the ladder. This is where the ladder is. I will say, occasionally I keep expecting like more zombies to just randomly appear. Red rum. No, this was empty when I saw it through the window. Man, there's a few things in this room. Oh, right, it's a mirror. Damn. Damn. Cord connect wires. Oh. I know where that goes. But first, okay. So the next one is over there. We just comment why being mean? Did I not? I guess I didn't read it all the way. A cord to connect wires and small electric devices. Yeah. I know where that goes. You have to come back here again. Are you asking me? What year did I like the most? I honestly have no idea. Each year has its good and its bad moments. And, like, I could say I like the years where I was a kid, but also, I actually like being able to fucking think about shit. Also, what's a time snitch? An open/close switch for the shutter. The cord will short out soon. What? That's why I save state. Where am I? Okay. My favorite years was year 1. That's when year started. Alright. So, I'm willing to bet that I need to do that timed for something. No. I missed the shotgun shells? I'm glad I came back in here. Did I get, like, some other ammo too? This is where the Virgin Hearts need to go into. Here, actually, we should probably do that first. Get that out of there. Alright. You see, like, that's the thing that I would have done when I realized stuff like that. Like, I would just reset, go to my last save. So, like, you know, I could actually see myself doing all that. I'm just using save states because I like save states. A woman relief. I don't think that's how relief works, but sure. There's a hole about the size of a fist. Cool. You used the wrong one! Yep, power of emulators. Alright. Wow. Some restraint on the game's part. I was expecting something to fall through that thing. Okay. Here. Nah. Now we're stuck with Horror Heart. Okay. Now we can actually pick up everything in there. squeak. Always good find. I fucking knew something was gonna happen. Yeah, it's doing its job. Holy shit. Dude, I really want to actually go through the last stream and this stream, see how I got by some of this stuff, because holy shit. Zombie hands. What did I get scared? Zombie hands, the floor falling from underneath me, crows, the fucking zombies in the door transition, that that like, I've been got by every single one of those so far. And that one, I had like a feeling that something was gonna happen. Now I'm afraid to go out. Okay. That's the kind of shit that horror games need to, like, do every so often, is, like, alter just enough of the status quo that you have gained from clearing out rooms, so that you can never be too sure if you're fully safe in a safe area. Come on, Leon, we promise we're not gonna jump you. Oh, I still feel that. Want to call, like, I've enjoyed quite a few of the horror games that I've played on this channel. Not to discredit them, but I feel like I've had the most fun with this horror game than the others. Like, here, let me take a let me take a look at my channel real quick. Dead Cedar, the first Buster Strikes game, and even then I should have started with It Steals technically, but I don't know if I knew that at the time. But Dead Cedar was a fun experience. It was it's a shame that you weren't able to get my first reactions to some of those scares. Five Nights at Freddy's eventually stopped being scary and was more frustrating when I had to like specifically play to be able to reach the last few seconds of the night. Silent Hill I had fun with. It was a bit stressful, but it was still fun. Cry of Fear, I love the way that it does its atmosphere, and I think it's one of the scariest games that I might have played so far, because it took months at a time for me to get back into streaming the game because it scared me that much. I'm Scared was a fun little time. Silent Hill 2 was a blast. The first Resident Evil I wasn't much of a fan of. Clock Tower was alright. It was a nice playthrough. Aeon was pretty good. Maybe more for nostalgia than for the game, but it was still pretty good. Amnesia: The Dark Descent, pretty alright. Loved the story, loved the atmosphere. This game, like, the mechanics are pretty damn good. It fixes a lot of my issues with Resident Evil 1. I just got a new subscriber, Leroy Jenkins. Sorry, I just noticed the notification. But I'm having so much fun. And I'm so happy that I am. Like I'm a little bit nervous to try and get through some of these rooms now. I guess I could have just gone up instead of through here, but oh well. I really don't like that vent placement. If I have to be perfectly honest. Okay. Yeah, it's like this is the person that likes horror as a genre. This is where it's shining right now. It is a legit fun game to actually go through, especially with controls that are better than the first. And the scares are actually getting me. But I also have the ability to struggle my way back in control. And I think that's what's helping this game out quite a bit, is that when I get startled, I have a few moments where, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to be handling this, and then I, like, get back into a rhythm of, okay, I think I got this now. Oh, there. I still hear some movement. I'm getting low on pistol bullets. Lock is broken. Can't be opened. Lock is broken. Can't be opened. No. What? Hey, no. Leon. Leon? Can't believe I wasted all of them. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That's terrifying to know. If you shoot a zombie in half, the half could still chase you. Wow. Here's half the man who used to film. Oh. Well, I'm sorry I wasted those shotgun shells. But it's no matter. Film A. Code G, human body experiment. Does that have the eye from the intro up there? That looks like it's the eye from the intro. The eye that's used on the thumbnail of this stream. I'm hoping I can get to like the weapon storage soon. I'd like to have more bullet. It's him, the evil resident. Nothing? Okay. Oh, okay. Nothing suspicious, huh? Did they play D&D here once? Memo to Leon. Oh, right. They were planning a party. Those aren't wizard hats. Those are party hats. To Leonis Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard. From all the guys at the RPG. Yeah, thanks, guys. I feel real welcome. Ah, thank God. Someone got a natural one. I can't tell from the room condition. Just waiting room by the reception desk. Oh, gee. Really? Hello, buddy. Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, no, 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 no. I'll be honest, I originally thought he was just gonna shoot me. And he's like, what did I fucking tell you? Damn it, he was 1 week from retirement. Yep. In the shape of a heart. Ah. So this one's red, so there's that one. And that's it. Alright. Not exactly the final room. There's this here. These two rooms. This presumably leads down, because there's no up for that. So 3 rooms minimum. God, that fan noise. Oh yeah, imagine opening one of those double doors. Okay, so thank goodness I decided to reverse me using that cord. I did too, don't worry. I want to make sure I have enough inventory space for other things first. Yes. Yep, that is true. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Whew. Yeah, those dogs do have some bite to them. Okay. Scouted the area. Parking area. I don't think I like the parking area. Parking area feels like it's gonna lead to a boss. Power to the card readers off. Weapon storage. It's electronically locked. There's a card reader on the left. So of course we can't easily reach it. Reserve power control panel. Power can be routed to the areas with insufficient power using these 5 switches. Using all the power may cause a short and cut the power supply. Power supply too low. Okay, so that's gonna be a puzzle. I'll be extremely useful, thank you, game. If I were in a zombie apocalypse, I would die. That's what this game is making me realize. Yeah. Okay. I need the club key for that one, too. What are those circles? Oh, so that's interesting to know. There's apparently a door in that parking garage that didn't show up originally. Means it's probably hidden. Autopsy. There's red herb. Huh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Not how I was expecting them to appear. That's a sewer entrance. Oh, okay. I see. But I haven't actually explored the actual parking garage. Alright. I'm gonna explore that parking garage. What? You.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
I'm curious. Okay. I just wanted to see if maybe it affected an ending. It doesn't. Alright. So. Okay.
Ada, wait!
Pew pew. It is firmly closed. I may be able to open it with the right tool. Yeah, I know. It might not be wasted. I think I heard the other one through that previous one too. I was expecting them to jump out. And I had a feeling that it would happen as soon as I picked up the red herb. Hey, it's a blue herb. Alright. Shotgun shells have spread so they can hit multiple enemies. No, I'm saying I shot it through the other dog. Oh. Yeah, it looked like it. What?
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now.
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Hey, Sean. You got red on you.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella, based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Pew!
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
Oh yeah, the lickers.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
So if I manage to open that, I can get access. Hold on. If I can open this, I can get access to this, is what it's telling me. So what does this lead to? Here. Now I'm really fine. Manhole opener. I'm sure that'll change there. Okay. I'll admit, I do want to check out that other one first. Now that I know which one I need to actually explore. Yes. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. I think that might be a good stopping point, honestly. Holy shit. Man, all those scares, like, I still feel like I have knots in my stomach from some of them. Man. I don't think I really talk about this too often. Before I'm actually ending the stream, I do want to mention this. I don't mention this too often, I don't think, but occasionally I think back to all the games I have played on stream, and I think about which ones I would legitimately, like, have no issue coming back to. You know, it's just that fun to dive right in. So, you know, there's obviously, like, Luigi's Mansion, Paper Mario, maybe Super Mario RPG. That one is a bit more in depth with its stuff, but I still remember having fun without knowing much about it. Pikmin and Pikmin 2, Plants vs. Zombies, V, Animal Well, jazz punk. The 1,000-Year Door. Earthbound is also shaping up to be one like that. Obviously, all the Pokemon games that I've been playing. Rain World. Contradiction is pretty fun. Half-Life 2. The Henry Stickmin Collection. Left 4 Dead and its sequel that I haven't played yet. And in regards to the Frights, Dead Cedar, Silent Hill and its sequel, I'm Scared, Aoani, and I think this game is shaping up to be that way as well. And I cannot stress that enough how happy it makes me, considering I did not enjoy the first game that much. It makes me happy that I am actually able to enjoy a Resident Evil game. Because that first one did not earn any favors from me. Every so often I go back to Inscription to do some more runs in the Casey's mod post game. Nice. I'm glad I got you hooked onto that. But yeah, holy shit. Like, in an affectionate way, this game is laying on the beatdown with some of these scares. And the best part is that some of these scares aren't necessarily from the monsters. Like that floorboard broke underneath me. Legit got me because I was not paying attention. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night here. Having a lot of fun with this game. I'm kind of glad that I decided to stick with it. Because I'll admit, before I vented and took a shower, I was wondering what game I wanted to actually play for the stream tonight. It was kind of why for a while I just kind of chose the game for the stream that night based off of vibes and how I'm feeling. I'm glad I came back to this one, despite the shit day I had. Loving this game so far, got me a few times too. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm definitely looking back at the stream to see how I reacted. It's reminded me of the time in Amnesia where I hide in the room, I look behind me, there's the grunt, and I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. Just fucking have to undo the door and run away. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm having a blast. Unfortunately, no more streams for this week, but I might be recording tomorrow. Honestly though, if I don't record with the other Aiden tomorrow, I might do another stream. I might continue with World of Myth. Probably not. We'll see though. Regardless of that, you guys have a good rest of your night. Sleep well. And let this calm piano tune play you out.